Game of Thrones, Season 7, Episode 4, The Spoils of War. Daenerys Targaryen on Drogon was epic. But I am not here to talk about that atomic blonde. No, I'm here to talk about Furiosa. Man, that was a good episode. Oh! Dracarys! Fucking epic. Hey guys, and welcome to my world. So yes, I have seen Atomic Blonde. Yes, I have. I've just got back from work. I've had 5 hours sleep because I saw it late last night. I had a client this morning, 1 cancelled. I've got 2 later. It's a long day, so I've got time to shoot my movie review for you guys. So yeah, let's talk Atomic Blonde. So Atomic Blonde is set in the 80s, around the time the Berlin Wall's knocked down, but it's not about that, which the movie makes clear. It's actually got a basic spy premise where there's a list of all the spies from the Soviet Union, from the US, from the UK, and all their information's on this list, and everyone wants it. That's pretty much the plot. Basic, typical spy thriller plot that you've seen 100 times. Now guys, before this film even got released, it was getting compared to John Wick and being called the female John Wick. I even said it as well, like, oh, it looks like the female John Wick. I can safely assure you it is not. Okay, if anything, by comparison, it is more of a female Jason Bourne. It really is. Hashtag blonde Bourne. Get that trending. So guys, like I said, I saw this late last night and everything. I'd had a long day with clients, shift, taking a load of classes and everything. So I had a long day, I was pretty tired. But there was a scene halfway through this movie. Boy, did that wake me up. That leads me into my positives. Let's do this. Oi, that was a hot scene, wasn't it? As Eminem would say, ba-doing, doing, doing. The positives. Charlize Theron bum, Sophia Boutella bum. Just to name a few. Hot damn! Girls, don't worry, there's some stuff for you as well. You see James McAvoy's V-lines. They were on point. I can compliment both sexes. I am not sexist. But on a serious note, let's get into my serious positives. So guys, my first positive is to do with the camera work. The camera work utilised in this movie is fantastic. Like, don't get me wrong, there is some shots that are up close, which, you know, I don't really like. But with the style this movie has, and the shots that it takes, you kind of get it, and they were alright. I didn't find them bad like I do in other movies, specifically to do with the style this movie carried. So the camera work, the camera angles utilised. I mean, there's shots where it's going sideways, coming towards you and coming back up. You've got long takes coming all the way around, like they're sat in a car and it's going round. Loved all of the camera work in this was just amazing. It really was. And that leads me into my next positive. So the style this movie carries, from the get-go, from the very get-go, I was like, I love this style. I really did. The style this movie carries throughout, the whole neon sort of tone, it felt very modern Sin City-ish in colour. It was very, very good. I loved the tone, the style. I really did. Now, other than the style, my biggest positive probably would be the action in this movie. The action was fantastic. It was choreographed very, very well. It was like Jason Bourne met freaking John Wick, met The Raid, met Daredevil. That's what it was like. Every action scene in this was fantastic. I mean, does it take things from other things? Like, you've got a hallway stairwell sequence like in Daredevil, but it uses it very, very well. But I didn't mind that they sort of took inspiration from other things, because the action in this, I loved every action sequence. I really did. Yeah, like I said, each fight was choreographed so well. It felt very real, very realistic. I mean, to see both parties getting tired, beaten down, it was great. They was slugging it away. They was falling over. You could see that they were lethargic. It was so, so cool to see. And you felt every hit, every stab, every bullet, everything they picked up and was whacking on people, like pianos and keyboards and plates and glass bottles. It was... I loved it. The action was so, so good. It really was. Now, guys, let's put the style and the action aside for a second and talk the acting. Now, the acting was okay in this. McAvoy was obviously the standout. He really was. He brought his charm. No, not his Patricia charm. You'll get that if you've seen Split. Harry is probably laughing his arse off right now because he loves Patricia face. But McAvoy stands out with his charm, his McAvoy charm. He was the biggest and best in this. I mean, Charlize was good in this. She was, but she had a bit of a stoic, robotic performance, which I think is what the movie was going for this character. So, well done for that. Like, it was alright. Her performance was good. The action sequences with her doing it was great. That was great. And Sophia Boutella, she stood out a bit more than her previous roles in, like, The Mummy. She did. She had a bit more to do. And she shows her bum. That's always a positive. Great acting. So moving on. So guys, my last positive is the score, the music that they utilised throughout this movie. It was used very, very well. It went hand in hand with the tone of the movie, the style of the movie. It was very, very techno at times with the neon stuff. I absolutely, really, really dug the use of music in this movie. I really did. Especially in the action sequences. It was badass. It really was. Not as badass as Drogon in Game of Thrones, but it was up there. Damn that dragon. No action sequence is ever going to be the same. Dracarys! I gotta stop talking Game of Thrones and talk this movie. Now guys, that's all my positives done. Let's get into my negatives, because there are a few to talk about. So my first negative, boy does this film feel its time. Oh my god, this movie felt so long. It really did. And I'm not gonna lie guys, it kind of went on 10-15 minutes too long. I mean, there's a point in this movie where it could have ended, and I think it should have ended. And then it just carried on for like another 10-15 minutes for this one scene. And it kind of felt like an end credits scene before the credits. That's how I'm going to describe it. It was like, it should have ended, and then the credits should have came up, and this should have been an end credits scene, or not even been in the movie. It shouldn't have been in the movie, to be fair. But it kind of, it should have ended, and then it had this scene that was just like an end credits that... It kind of made the film more convoluted than its own good. It really did. It made it more convoluted, and I didn't really like that ending compared to where I think it should have ended. Yeah, I didn't like that at all. I really didn't. And this movie felt so damn long. It really did. Now the reason this movie felt long is because other than the action was fantastic, but everything in between the action sequences was very dull or very, very slow. Very slow. I mean, you get some good dramatic sequences in there, you get some good conversations in there, but it felt very slow and very dull at times. I mean, the action was too far between. It was just, there could have been a lot more action. There really could have. Now, saying everything between the action sequences felt slow or, like, dull, I think that's because this movie doesn't really make you care about the characters as much. Like, I wasn't really invested in the characters, if any. I didn't really care for the basic plot. I was just there for the action. That's as soon as the action sequence hit, I was just like, yep, that's what I'm here for. It really was. But like I said, those action sequences are very few and far between. that it's a very, very slow film at times. It really is. Now, talking of the plot is very basic. They could have had a better plot or utilised something in that plot a lot better. Yeah, it's a very basic plot, which makes the film very, very predictable at times. I mean, you sat there and you're like, yeah, I know that's coming. I know that's coming. That's going to happen. It does. It happens. Oh, spy thrillers. They're all the same. The action, though. So overall, guys, I would recommend seeing this film for the action, the style alone. If you like the trailer, you're going to love the style, you're going to love the action. I don't think you need to rush out and see it at the cinema. You could probably wait for it to be on Netflix or like on cheap Blu-ray. For me, it was alright. I mean, I loved the action, but everything in between was very dull, very slow, that I probably wouldn't watch this again. I mean, if someone cracked it on at a movie night or was like, oh, I haven't seen that, can we watch it? I'd be like, yeah, but I wouldn't be invested in it. I'd probably be there chatting. I probably would. I probably wouldn't watch this again, but the action, I'd recommend it on that alone. I really would, but don't need to rush out to see it. But guys, have you seen Atomic Blonde? And what did you think about it? Let me know down in the comment section below. Check out some of my other reviews. What have I reviewed lately? I saw... What did I see the other day? I did the triple bill. I saw 47 Meters Down, Emoji Movie, and Valerian. You've got Annabelle Creation coming out this Friday, so I'm going to try and see that this weekend. So if you want to see that movie review, hit subscribe, stay tuned for that. And like I say every video, guys, I am trying to get that gaming content to you. I sat down, I set my Elgato up the other day. I really did. I put it up on my Snapchat, I think. Go follow me on Snapchat or Instagram. But I set my Elgato up the other day. And then I was like, oh crap, I didn't install Doom on my Xbox. I didn't. So I put it in, and my internet was being so slow that day that it got to like 42%, and it took like an hour to get to 43%, and I was just like, oh. The one day I wanted to do it. I was doomed. But guys, I think it's installed now. I haven't actually checked, because when I got home, because I went out and everything, I was getting tired, and I was like, no, I'm going now, I'm going to the gym. Got home, my Xbox is switched off, so I don't even know if it's installed. But when it is, I will do gaming content for you. So if you want to see me play Doom, hit subscribe, stay tuned for all of that. I'll try and make some cool action sequences like Atomic Blonde and Drogon. I'll see if I can get to that level. But guys, as always, thanks for watching and take care. See you later. Guess who's back again. Guys, a big thank you to watching the video. If you liked what you've seen and you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up. And in the meantime, why not check out some of my other videos? You've got one here, you've got one there, and you've got one there. Guys, go check out those videos, hit subscribe, and see you in the next video.